Hello, my friends. It's Liz here. I know I haven't been on in several days. It's been a week for me and just trying to get back on track. The Temu keeps piling up. I also have a little bit of, it's not exactly friend mail, it is mail from a friend, but I actually paid for most of it. Um, I had asked my friend Lori at the Quirky Cauldron if she could pick me up some Joanna Parker towels if she saw them because I haven't been having any luck finding them. I also wanted the little black kitty right there. And that's the one from Dollar Tree that is few and far between to find. And it had chips, but I colored it in with a Sharpie and it's good as new. So that was all I needed to do with it, and yes, definitely worth the $1.50. These are the Joanna Parker towels, and these came from Marshall's, and they're all cotton, but these are more of the kind of terry cloth on the back, and then it's got the ghost here, and then the middle towel is kind of a waffle weave, just black. And then the other towel is like that, the same ghost. And then, let's see here. These were also, I believe, $12.99 from Marshall's. And these are orange with the pumpkin and the stars. Very cute. Same black towel in the middle and the pumpkin on the other side. I'm really happy to have these. And then after these had already come, she showed me another set that has a cat on it. And of course I have to have the cat ones. So what I'm gonna do is that my sister also enjoys Joanna Parker. So I am going to split these up and send her out a set. So those were the things that I was expecting. Unexpectedly, she sent me zombie peelers. So basically, yeah, there's a little head and you peel it, little brains, strawberry and raspberry. I don't think zombie brains really taste like that, but you know, what do you know? And then I haven't opened these ones are the Yummy Mummy in apple, orange, and strawberry. So they are mummies in those colors. So that was very sweet of her to add that because she knows I like the peelers and I haven't been able to find the Halloween ones near me. So that is my Lori box. Now I've got lots of Temu from various orders. I don't have all the prices. I will put the shopping carts in the description if it's something you want. This one I took out because the box was destroyed and I wanted to see if it was broken. This is a tea light holder with 3 cat witches around their cauldron. It's got silver accents all on the cauldron and on the base. And then I keep finding little bits of styrofoam. And then the cats have a silver buckle on their hat and sort of a light yellow eye. I'm not happy with this. This is the tea light holder. I'm not happy with it being this color. I would like it to be silver. I don't know if it's really safe for me to paint it. But if I got some black electric tea lights from Dollar Tree and I can use that in there. So I think that'll work. But I am gonna kind of go to Michael's and maybe see if they sell stuff like this or, I don't know, maybe cover it with foil, I'm not sure. This was about $10. I just thought it was really cute. Okay, that was my doorbell, just a moment. Okay, I'm back. It was just a kid at the door. I've got a bunch of stuff, and like I said, it's kind of all jumbled up. This was I don't know what they call these, a boot or a bumper for the Stanley Cup. And it's black and white checked. And I actually brought this over here. This is my Barbie Stanley that I got from Shein. And my idea is that I thought that would look pretty cool with the pink. And it does. I'm happy with that. So that was, oh, I got it for free, but it's $4.05, really? $4.05? At least when I looked it up. I've had some of this stuff for a bit of time. This is a purse that I saw Cindy on More Than 2 Cents haul this in a different color, which was red. They didn't have the red. All they had was a couple shades of brown, so I got this brown. This is the purse. I think it's really cute. Doesn't smell bad. No, everybody does that. It has this catch that kind of looks like a Van Cleef symbol. The thing I really do not care for is the chain links. The brown chain links are plastic, and I'm not a fan of that. These zippers work, but they don't open to anything. They're just there for fun. So then you can undo this, and there's a zipper at the top. And then it comes with a nice strap, and there's gold hardware. The interior is kind of a burgundy color. There's a side zipper pocket. There's a zipper compartment in the middle that is separate, so there's 2 separate areas, and a slip pocket here. I'm thinking this was about $14. I'll try to find a link that has more colors. I'll try to find a better link than the one that I used, because the one that I used only has a light yellowish brown available, but it's real cute. It's a nice weight, and it has feet. We know we love that. So that was me being influenced by Cindy. Thanks, Cindy. When she was doing the luxuries haul, because this kind of has the look of something a little higher end. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff shown to you so I can start putting stuff away. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this goes with, gosh, none of these colors are gonna work. I ordered these straw toppers. Look how they came. That is the cutest packaging I've ever seen from Temu. It's a set of straw toppers. They all are bows. So there's, let's see, a couple of blue ones. This is a pink one on a purple piece, and a pink one on a pink piece, peach one on pink, yellow on yellow, and then sort of a green sea foam. So let me see how that looks on my Stanley Cup. And now that I have the checkered bottom, I kind of want something black and white, but that'll work too. It's not the same shade of pink, but it works. That is cute. I made sure not to rip this package because I just think it's so cute. And I feel like I could give somebody something in that. And I don't have a price on that. Let's see here. Okay. This is one of those, I've been wanting to try one of these toggle necklaces, and this is that sort of paperclip looking stuff, and then it has my first initial, which is E. I'm not sure about the length, but let's see if I can get that on. Nope. Using my camera as a mirror. Yes, I am. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. Easy. So there's my little E. I'll just leave that on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is actually for my Barbie cup, because this is something that Barbie asked her friends in the movie. It says, "Do you guys ever think about dying?" And it's in that Barbie font. Been having a lot of trouble with stickers lately that have watermarks on them or dots, and I'm kind of hoping that this one doesn't. It's kind of almost looks like it does, so I'm gonna have to take a better look at that. No, this whole bag I did not get too much into it as far as looking at stuff or checking the prices. I know these weren't very much, and I'm pretty sure I added them on. Well, how cute is that? They came in a little box. Okay, these are little earrings, and they're these little hoop earrings. Oh my gosh, these are cute. They're little, but we have a little ghost holding his little black cat with an umbrella in the rain. That is cute. And I think these were $2 and something. And I love that they came in this little box. Never got one like that before. Okay. A lot of this stuff is the stuff that I ordered on the heels of the luxury collab because I saw other people's things. This one is a purse charm, and I think I was thinking to put that on the brown purse because it has gold hardware. And it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex bone with a lightning bolt. And the lightning bolt actually, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I didn't think this was on there. It was in the ad, but it wasn't on there. It says Coach stamped on there. So I guess Coach must have one like this. So yeah, the lightning bolt says Coach in the Coach font and everything. It's just tiny. That's cute, like that. So it's got the key ring thing and the hook, so you could just use it as a key ring, or you could hook it onto your bag. This is a second paperclip necklace. Hoping it's long enough. This one's kind of cool because it's got this just unscrews right there. So I technically could add an extender on it, but you can hang charms from that. And I know these weren't expensive, like in the $2 range. Here's some more Halloween earrings. And I've seen other people haul these too. Oh. Sorry, there's little bits flying out. And one of them went flying, but good thing I have a whole bag of these things. It's just the little stoppers for the backs of the wires, which I do use. So I have more. These are little ghosts with this, they're all sparkly, and they have this little sort of sun, or I guess you could call it a halo. Oops, I'm holding that one backwards. Now that one's backwards. So that's how they go. Very cute. So it's like iridescent plastic, and then the sun part seems metal. This is something that I bought twice, and they are spoken for a new home. These are matte Halloween stickers. I think there's 50 or 55, you know, kind of standard, you know, $1.50 or what have you. Very retro looking. Ooh, rat. Ooh, guy with a chainsaw. I'm not going to show you them all, but they're fun. Now I have a whole mess of stickers, and I tried to put them on packages, although I did send out my prize package to Janae at Nay Yvette with some numbers after it. And I didn't get stickers on there because it just takes a lot out of me to get all that going. This is supposed to be some kind of chakra bracelet. I don't usually buy bracelets because they don't tend to fit me. I know my friend April over at Menopause and Madness can relate, but I think these are, some of them are semi-precious stones, or just stones in general of different colors. And then it's got the string adjustment so that I can get it over my hand. And then I either have to put this in my mouth or have somebody help me, but that's okay. We'll just leave it loose right there. And that is nice. That is the end of that bag. Let's see. What is this bag? I do not know. Okay. I don't know if they're trying to make up for the last couple of months of Temu Circle were kind of bad. And it just kind of gets sprung on you. You've already joined, you've already paid, and then they make you order from a certain place to get your prizes, and they don't tell you if there's shipping on the prizes until you get to the end. Well, this month it was better, and they said, oh, we're giving you some more prizes. I said, okay. So this was the nicest prize that I got. Looks like it's $24. I haven't tried it on because it's been too hot, and it's a gray sweater that's made to look like it is layered with another sweater, but this just is sewn in there, and the same up here. I believe Lori at The Loving Klutzes got something similar. And the little cut is to the side, and that's just a style choice. And then these have the little cuts as well. It's an acrylic sweater. Doesn't feel super soft, but I'll have to try that on. But it was free, so the price is right. What did I knock down? Well, I guess I'll have to find out later. Okay. This is some more straw toppers. These are also really pastel-y. These were $2.54. I think for 8. And these remind me of the claw cloud cutter that everybody's been getting. This one, I've got this. Well, these are straw toppers. They're all individually wrapped, which is nice if I want to give them for gifts. So there's pink with black, white with pink, pink with pink, black with pink. I think this is going on the Barbie cup. Green with white, and gray with pink. So I guess that was 6 for $2.54, which is not bad at all. Oh, I put F on there, which means I got those for free. So that was one of my add-ons from the, excuse me, trying to get the straw toppers on really good. I want to change it out for the other one. So yeah, from the Temu circle, I'm gonna let that lapse for now. Unless I hear better things. I have found it a little bit like jumping through hoops, and I don't really like that. So that's that guy. And come on. Okay, that's cute. Love it. Okay, where are we at? We're actually going to go to a movie later, in about an hour. So I'll try to get through as much of this as I can. We're going to go see the Fantastic Four, and I know that's been out a while. I haven't been to a movie since I broke my shoulder, since before I broke my shoulder, and I just wasn't sure. With a longer movie, Fantastic Four is just under 2 hours, so I decided that I could handle that. This is a little makeup kit or toiletry kit, and it is Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion themed. And honestly, I've seen the Haunted Mansion when it's done up with Nightmare Before Christmas, and I don't remember if these are the pictures, but these are based on the pictures that are normally in the Haunted Mansion. So we've got Jack on the headstone, we've got Sally on the tightrope with the snake below, we've got Oogie Boogie on the barrel, and then we got Lock, Shock, and Barrel in the quicksand. And this zips out. It's got a little central thing, but it's open to the bottom. The zipper, it's got a little elastic on both sides. So I think it will be useful, and I just couldn't get past the cuteness. Did I write a price on that? I think that cost about $5 or $6. I thought it was awfully cute. There's some accumulation over here, so I'm trying to see what I've got. What is this? Okay. That's a card, and I'm putting that to the side for the moment. Mostly don't show cards because a lot of times they're for people who watch me. So this is the second time I've hauled one of these. This is a 3D printed skeleton. Look at that face. He is glow in the dark, and he's got a magnet on his head. So you can stick him to your fridge or your file cabinet or whatever, and then he will pick up light and then glow in the dark. So he is probably staying here because I'm never in my office in the dark. And I haven't been there in 3 months. I saw somebody else haul this, so I knew it was teeny, and I think it was about $1. It's a little mummy. Look at that cute little mummy. He's just sitting there. I like him. He seems like a good thing to put in front of my computer at work. I'm going with wishful thinking right now that I'll be back at work in time to decorate for Halloween. Let's see here. Just one moment, please. Did you miss me? I'm back. And I got this. It wasn't very much. It's supposed to be for cleaning your ceiling fan. I think it'll work for the one that's in my family room right here. It's a little bent, out of shape, but one will have to get up on a ladder because we have high ceilings. But I thought it might be worth a try. And it just telescopes back down. Okay. All right, this is a purse charm, and I just couldn't keep my eyes off of it. I believe I got this from a local warehouse, so I paid shipping. But since I've been playing Calendar 1000, sometimes they give me coupons that are $3 off purchase from a local warehouse, so it ended up being free shipping. So this is the first time I've taken it out of the package. And these are like the vinyl, like that purses would be made out of, but they're bananas. And I thought it would be really cute. It clips up here. I thought it'd be really cute for one of my tiki bags. So I really like that. It's cute. It does smell like chemicals, so it probably does need to air out. Okay, this is another thing I ordered from a local warehouse. I had gotten this a long time ago at the recommendation of Cheryl from Cheryl for Peace. Hi, Cheryl. And this is the caffeine cream ice stick. And I ordered a set of 2, but I got 3. And I did use one of those coupons for local warehouse, so I think this cost me less than $3 for 3 of them. Unfortunately, it was a really hot day the day this was delivered, so there's a little bit of melting residue, but they'll still be usable. I can still put it with my finger, but it's just a little under eye moisturizer to help plump up the baggage. Let's see here. Let's see what else we have in here. It's another purse charm. This one is a croissant. And that one also kind of smells funky. But I think it's cute. I mean, why not? Bread is good. We like it. So that'll go on one of my bags. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and open this. This is a roll of stickers that I got, and this with the idea of sending out packages and cards at Halloween time. We've got little iridescent ghosties, and they're all the same. I think there's about 500 of them. So, yeah, ghost stickers. Okay. Where's the purse that goes in? I don't know if any of you remember, but I ordered this purse previously, and I really liked it, but then I returned it because the strap, so it's like this, sort of has a patchwork effect going on, It's got this pretty chain hanging down, which technically you could carry it like that and be like Tweety Bird and Granny. And then you open it up and it's got this beautiful lining with a zipper, slip pocket, and then it's got this crummy little nylon strap, and I just couldn't with that. So I ordered a strap. I kind of wish it was a little wider. It's, yeah, only about half an inch. And I didn't write it down. I know that I paid about $12 or $13 for this purse, which was a couple dollars more than I originally paid. So this is maybe 2/3 of an inch, maybe even half an inch. And then it's got silver hardware, which the purse has gunmetal. So I may look and see if I can find something just a little more perfect. But if I can't, I can't. And we'll be okay with that. So I'm really happy with this purse. I think it'll be a good bag me transitioning into going back to work because it's lightweight. Okay. This was the weirdest thing. I got a box delivered on the porch. And I was like, I didn't order anything from Temu that would need to be in a box. But this was a Temu box shipped from China. And it's just a regular Temu box. This was on the top. I've hauled a few of these before. I'm hoping that this works. It is the women's cut. It's a flannel shirt in black and orange with this sort of brown hood. And let me see, did I? Yes, I didn't. So I got it in a 4X because the men's ones just fit me better. I have big shoulders. I broke my big shoulder. So I thought it'd be cute at Halloween time with Halloween shirts. So there is that. And I don't think I paid too much for it. $15 or less, I'm gonna say. Now the men's ones have like fleecy hoods. This one's just polyester hood. I'm not super wild about that, but what are you gonna do? Okay, this is a kind of smushed up box. Okay, I know this was about $5, and I saw Tina from Trendy True North call this. Hi, Tina. After I'd already ordered it. It's really small. I mean, this is along the lines of the one. It's actually smaller than the ones that cost $1.50 at Dollar Tree. The paint job is a little sloppy. It's very cute. It has a very retro Joanna Parker kind of vibe. And you know, I look at the measurements and I think, yeah, that sounds okay. And then I see it in person and it's like, so that's that little pumpkin. It amazes me how much they sell some of this stuff for, considering. And I always like to try and think, well, you know, would I have purchased that if I saw it in a store? And the answer with that is probably no. These are the same stickers that I just showed you of Halloween stickers, and those are going in a care package. This I kind of expected to be resin, but I guess it's more like rubber duck material. And I kept seeing these, and it's a little almost like a little kid dressed as a dinosaur and blowing a bubble. I think it was about $2, and it's pretty darn adorable. And this is another thing that I would take to work and put on my computer stand. It also comes in green. I just think it's so cute. Let's see here. The one thing about being in the box is the stuff that's supposed to be flat stayed flat. Imagine that. So, greeting cards in here and they're flat. These are stainless steel hoop earrings, but the hoops are in shape of hearts. And I just recently lost one of my favorite silver hoops, and these look like they would be comfortable to wear all the time, sleep in them and whatnot. So I'm hoping those will fill in for that. Okay, and that's a greeting card. This is a set of Halloween cards. And I'll show them to you real quick. Looks like we've got 8 envelopes. And these are all cards that you have to fold yourself. 'Tis the season to be spooky, sweet and spooky. Black Cat Society, Creep It Real. It's the most spooktacular time of year. These are cute. Have a Jolly Halloween. Scarecrow Kisses, Harvest Wishes. No tricks, just treats. So those will be going out in the mail. And that wasn't very expensive either. It was like $4 maybe for 8 cards. So that's cheaper than any place else. So I figured, sure, why not? So that is all I've got for Temu today, unless I misplaced something. I got some stuff from Bath and Body Works. I always want to call it Bed Bath and Beyond. I got some stuff from Bath and Body Works, and it was some Halloween stuff that was on sale last weekend for half off. I got a 3-wick candle and a candle stand and some single wick candles. I think that was about it. And then I ordered some more stuff, and I think I'm just going to show it when the other order comes in. This little pumpkin right here, I went looking in Target for some Halloween stuff, and they had barely anything, but they had this pumpkin. It is on, but it's like a marbled purple and blue. Let's see if we grab it. Come on, you. Pardon me. This was $5, and you'll be able to see the glowing, and it changes colors. It's kind of purple and blue ombre. It's hard plastic. I just thought it was cute, and yeah, they didn't have any of the other stuff that I had seen people show that I wanted. There was not anything in the back. The Halloween was very sparse, but I think it's dropping today, actually, the most of it. So I went in there just a couple of days too early, but I did get this beauty, and I love it. These are like my favorite colors, so that's fun. I need to turn it off so I don't forget. But I did put it over there. I did find a Dollar Tree, just as they had just put out their little Halloween figures there, and I got a witch that was in much better shape than the other one that I have. However, it got a little banged up just in the bag in the car ride home. They're just really fragile, and I need to see if I can find some shellac or sealant or something I can put on them once I have repaired the little flaws. So now I have 2 cats and 2 witches. Again, those are probably going to end up going to work with me. Oh, I can show you some real quick, just looking at the time, real quick stuff otherwise. This, I went grocery shopping at Grocery Outlet, and this was $5.99, and I saw it, and I just fell in love with it. I love a good squishmallow. Her name is Alsace-Lorraine, which is a region in France. Just like the colors, I like the stripes. She's cute. She's a little jester. Let's see here. And then, oh, I've been wanting to take these out of the package. I saw, I think it was Sincerely Kiki Lee haul these. And they're meant to be tongs, like to scoop up your salad or whatever. But she was using them. First I dropped one. She's using them as arms. Well, hello. Just a moment. Anyway, I think they're cool. Found something else that I bought from Temu. This was $10. And it came in a long skinny box that was really beat up. I believe there's a plastic coating on this handle. The handle is much thinner than a typical umbrella. But the thing that is really spectacular, and I know there's superstitions about this, and I don't care. Let's see if I can get it open. Oh, it's not entirely open, but you can see it's got that pagoda point, and I think it's so cool. My little spooky umbrella. We'll see how that goes. I'm not under huge expectations, being that it was so cheap. I bought this pack of candy at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and these are the Amos brands who makes the peelers and whatnot. Pumpkin, Ghost, and Witch candies. It says 25 pieces, and I think they actually mean 25 pieces, like individually wrapped. And these might be a good candy to take to work. For my desk. Was feeling snacky. Love these things, and they're healthier than chips, but then I didn't eat them. Harvest Snaps by Calbee. Let's see here. Here's the black tea lights I got to go with my cat tea light holder. I'm having such a hard time finding these, and I saw Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade for, and she got one that had the bendy neck. I have trouble even finding one at all. So bought one of those since I'm into the candles. Saw somebody else haul this, and I think it might have been Jen again. This is vitamin C hyaluronic acid body and face serum, but isn't that cool looking? I just wanted to see how that works. Just pure curiosity for $1.25, and I'll probably more likely use this on my skin, not on my face, because my face is sensitive. I don't know if you remember me showing this. I saw Twisted Gypsy's daughter Fifi show a demo where she made this with sparkling water and caramel sauce, and it makes a caramel apple drink, and it's delicious. And this one is the caffeinated one, and then they also have one that doesn't say Pure Kick, and it's just the green apple Jolly Rancher. And I have a candle snuffer somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. It's very old. This was cheap, so I got a little candle snuffer. And last but not least, when I see these here, I get them. trash out of here. Got a laundry basket. And you know, the people who work at Dollar Tree do not know the pricing any more than we do, because this has a dot and it says heavier weight. It seems pretty decent. I asked him, I said, I don't know how much this is. And he goes, oh, it's $1.25. And then he rang it up and it was $1.50. And I suspected that. But $1.50 for this size of laundry basket, I think is pretty good. Now, right now, I have another one of these that I bought a few months ago, and it's full of Squishmallows. You know, we all have our things. So that is everything from my Temu and my Dollar Tree and etc. I have been enjoying driving and getting out, and last week is the first week that I drove myself to physical therapy. And Tuesday I felt like, oof, it really kicked my butt. But I still did a little bit of shopping, and then on Friday I felt really good, and the therapist told me that I looked really good, so I'm super happy about that, and hopefully we're on the uphill swing. Driving is feeling easier, not quite so tight in the shoulder. And those who are new here, I fell on May 21st and busted up my shoulder, and I had to get a reverse shoulder replacement in June. And it's just been a whole journey of recovery with this. And let me see if there was anything else. So that's what's going on with me. It has been a hard week. I had a couple of friends who, they were virtual friends, people I'd never met, who both suddenly passed away, well, Saturday and I think Tuesday, just a few days apart. And they were both only 42, and it just kind of put me in a funk all week. So I'm trying to rise up out of that and, move on. But it's tough. It's tough. You know, one of them I wasn't even really friends with. The other one I was friends with, but, it's not like we talked or anything like that. But I'm really going to miss her posts on Facebook and pictures of her kids and all that stuff, and I feel really bad because she has an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old who are going to have to grow up without her. So that's, it's a bummer, but not a whole lot I can do about it. So, not able to go to any services or anything because they're all far away, and I'm just not really suited for travel right now. So let's see, that's what's going on. And I've got more Temu coming. I will be out doing more shopping. I have to go to the next town over twice a week, and there's plenty of shopping there, and I can maybe pick up a few more things. I'm getting a little overwhelmed with what I've got right now, to be honest. Halloween is I'm not even bothering to put it away because it's going out soon. Because why not? So that's what I've got for you today. I thank you so much for watching and for your patience waiting for me to post. Oh, I've got some more Lafufus coming. I ordered from Shein. They were about $10 each, so I thought I'd see what I get from Shein Lafufus. So that should be coming in the next couple of weeks. So that's everything. I hope you all are having a nice weekend, a nice week, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget to like my video, comment, and subscribe because that really helps me a lot trying to grow the channel. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.